The Carol of Lights kicked off with a festival that has been an annual tradition in this North Texas community for 36 years. Folks here are ready to celebrate Christmas. This year, Newsweek magazine listed Grapevine as the #1 Christmas capital in all the United States.
It kicks off the Christmas season for downtown Grapevine, so it's, fun, free activity for families.
Good Things for All Seasons on Main Street celebrates all holidays, but Christmas is year-round.
Well, we purchase our Christmas in January, so it starts coming in late summer, and we start putting it out in October. As soon as we start putting it out, it's the Christmas season.
When I asked these young Grapevine residents what not to miss here,
Lively sledding.
Yeah, there's no activities up there.
and there's one more thing. Grapevine celebrates the Christmas season for 40 days through January 5th. There's a free drone show on Monday, December 9th at 7 p.m. Check the website for all the activities that Grapevine offers during the Christmas season. From the #1 Christmas capital in the nation, I'm Sally Verrando.
So right through these doors is a magical place, especially if you're a cat.
The Charming Cat Corner is inside the Vista Mall at Louisville. It can house up to 40 cats as an expansive foster facility. It partners with the cat rescue group Kitty Save. Beverly Freed is the owner of the Charming Cat Corner and a board member of Kitty Save. She lives out of state now and told me she wanted to create a peaceful place for the cats to live. Instead of bringing the cats to the people at pet store adoptions, she made a foster home to bring people to the cats.
Charming Cat Corner is an amazing place for cats. Kitty Save is great at prioritizing the cats that are most at risk. They typically prioritize cats off the euthanasia list or cats that have been owner surrenders, cats that don't have places to go.
Beetlejuice came to us pretty feral from Dallas Animal Services. He never used to play with toys. He plays with toys now.
Amanda Fultz is the full-time veterinary technician on staff to make sure the cats stay in good health with vaccinations and medications.
We do snap tests, so I can do blood draws here to test for feline leukemia, FIV, and heartworms, making sure they get to vet appointments, getting them spayed and neutered.
The Charming Cat Corner cares for the cats. Kitty Save is in charge of rescues, surrenders, and adoptions. You can come by to find a cat to take home, or you can just come by to get your feline fix. The Charming Cat Corner was the second cat cafe to open in Texas in 2015 and is now the longest-running cat cafe in the state. With 7 cat cafes in Texas, 4 of them are right here in the Metroplex, in Arlington, North Richland Hills, Dallas, and Louisville. Getting my own feline fix in Louisville, I'm Sally Verrando. For some people, coming to the state fair on the first day is an annual ritual, like for Megan and Joe.
I come every year on the first day, and usually I'll end up coming probably 3 or 4 times every year. I've waited all year for it.
I just randomly come when the weather's nice. Yeah.
Or when I drag them along.
The Dallas Police Mounted Unit is based at the fairgrounds and stable their horses here. They have a presence at the fair, and they also patrol throughout the city.
Welcome to the most Texan place on earth!
Welcome to the TCU News Now Daily Update for Tuesday, November 5th. I'm Alexandria Salinas.
I'm Ella Mercer.
I'm Clay Chiriello.
I'm Hannah Dollar.
I'm Crystal Polglaze.
I'm Kiki Nayo. A California teen has pleaded guilty to swatting calls across the country. Alan Fillion pleaded guilty to 4 fake calls and can get up to 5 years for each call of his plea. Swatting is making a fake phone call to emergency services to bring out armed police. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Fillion made almost 400 phone calls of bomb or mass shooting threats. He targeted schools, churches, government officials, and other innocent victims, according to the prosecutors. Texas Governor Greg Abbott announced public colleges will have a tuition freeze until 2027. You probably heard by now that TCU is raising tuition again for the next school year. Expect the price tag to increase 3%, totaling more than $63,000. 10 years ago, undergrad tuition was just over $40,000. We have more sunshine today and cooler temperatures. Expect the high to be 71 and the low 44. The skies should be clear to see the supermoon. It's your last chance to see a supermoon in 2024. The full moon this week will be 14% larger and 30% brighter than a regular moon's. That's because the moon is closer to the Earth. Native Americans called the supermoon this time of year a beaver moon, because they would set their beaver traps to prepare for winter. It will be 1 year until we see another supermoon. TCU's men's basketball travels to Michigan for tomorrow's game. Horned Frogs versus Wolverines at 5 p.m. on Fox Sports. The women's team hosts North Carolina State on Sunday at the Schollmeyer Arena at 2 p.m. or watch it on ESPN. Horned Frog football takes the weekend off and will go against Arizona on November 23rd.
This morning, the new FAFSA applications are officially available. The Department of Education released them ahead of the scheduled December 1st launch date. Last year, FAFSA had a rocky rollout of the updated form. Starting next fall, some students attending any University of Texas school can get free tuition. This is for full-time undergraduates whose families make less than $100,000 a year. The UT Board of Regents made the announcement yesterday. An estimated 60% of Texas families in the UT system may be eligible. The Venezuelan man convicted of killing a Georgia nursing student was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Jose Ibarra was found guilty in the murder of Laken Riley. A judge handed down the maximum sentence for 10 charges. Riley was jogging on the University of Georgia campus when Ibarra assaulted her. Prosecutors agreed not to seek the death penalty. Ibarra entered the country illegally in 2022. A new group of migrants are headed to the U.S. border, hoping to arrive before President-elect Donald Trump takes office. About 1,500 migrants, mostly from Central and South America, are forming a new caravan in southern Mexico to cross at least 1,100 miles. One of Trump's campaign promises was to enforce mass deportations in the U.S. Liam Payne's funeral took place this week, about 1 month after his death. His One Direction bandmates attended. The service was held in a country church outside of London. The 31-year-old singer died when he fell from a third-floor hotel balcony in Argentina. If you're looking for espresso drinks from McDonald's, you're out of luck. The machines in the restaurant chain have been temporarily shut down for safety reasons. But take heart, iced and hot brewed coffees are still available. McDonald's sells about 8 million cups of coffee drinks a day. The company is spending close to $100 million in marketing to help its franchises. Congratulations to TCU's Sedona Prince. She's the AP Women's Basketball Player of the Week. In the game against North Carolina State, Prince racked up 31 points and 16 rebounds. That helped the Horned Frogs beat the ranked team. AP says that's the most points by any player nationally this season against a top 25 team. TCU women's basketball is now ranked number 19 and is undefeated this season.
TCU celebrated World Cultures of Dance last night. The third annual Diasporic and Indigenous Dance Conference featured an Afro-Brazilian dance class, a showcase highlighting Mexican folklore, Indian classical, Hawaiian hula, Afro-Cuban, and Afro-Brazilian dances.
This Thanksgiving is expected to be the busiest travel time ever, on the road and in the air. Airports are seeing an increase of 17% since 2022. To make your holiday less stressful, here are some tips. Consider TSA PreCheck with a wait of 10 minutes or less, and you can keep your shoes on. Empty your suitcases before packing to check for restricted items. You can carry on baked goods but the cranberry sauce and gravy over 3.4 ounces will need to be in your checked bag.
That's all for the Daily Update as we close out this semester. Catch the last TCU News Now program at 4 o'clock today. Best of luck finishing those last projects and final exams. Enjoy your winter break. I'm Sally Verrando.